Hi, welcome back to the channel. My tarot cards are screaming at me today, so I feel like there's a message in here. And it's interesting because my voice is a little bit like gravelly today. I was just thinking, have I like said anything today? These are the first words that I'm speaking today. So it's almost like you gotta get past that first little bit. Gotta get your voice back. Something about getting your voice back. Like, I feel like somebody has something to say, or they've been holding back. Okay, so that goes along with these cards that just came out. Like, either you or someone that you know has kind of been holding back a little bit, whether that is with saying something. It feels that way because it's like this right now. But it's like getting past that hump. Like, there's something that you're afraid to say, or something that you're not used to saying, or I'm not sure. I'll pull more cards on it. But it's almost like just start talking. Just say anything. Just say anything. Just start talking. Just start talking. Just start talking. Take a chance, and then it will kind of like, my voice will kind of like level out just a little bit. It's not so you're getting the kinks out almost. So whatever that has to do with, it does feel like there's something that you're afraid to say. So, and I feel that here, like someone here is like really a little bit defensive. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it feels a little defensive about, or feeling protective, like you're feeling a little protective of yourself. Does feel like yourself, because someone is holding back. This feels protective also. But this feels like two different energies. So someone is feeling a little protective of themselves because someone else around them is, so take it however it resonates for you. It could be that you're the one that's holding back a little bit. You're the one that is feeling a little bit more reserved, like holding on to really tight what it is that you have right now. But then there's someone else around you that is feeling really defensive. It feels frustrated. It feels like also, protecting what they have too. Like, there's this door behind him, and he looks like he's protecting himself from his own. He's protecting himself. He or she, take it how it resonates. Protecting what he has. Both of these people are protecting what they have. That's the thing. They both are protecting what they have. This one feels a little bit more defensive, like survival mode and protecting and like feeling like there's things coming at them. This one feels like they are protecting. It doesn't feel like an attack. It just feels like really reserved, like really holding on to, like, I'm just trying to keep my shit together right now. I don't really have much to give. I don't have much to give. It just is causing this defensiveness here. It's making me think of like my work situation right now. I just feel like my boss is super overwhelmed, holding really tight to just like trying to keep her shit together. But again, it is making her seem very, it's almost like these swords, or these, I saw them as swords, these wands are coming from this person. There's kind of like this projection, or this like trying to control a situation. And these people over here are like, whoa, what is happening right now? What? And they're just getting defensive, because it's like, you're doing all of these things wrong. You're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, you need to adjust this, you need to adjust this. And me and everybody at work are just like, what's happening right now? Where did that even come from? Like, no, you never told us that. Like, that's not how we were trained. And okay, but like, why are you coming at us as if like it's criticism, and it's never how you used to do things before. But really here, under the surface, it really is just about overwhelm. This person here, overwhelmed. Now, this card was sitting in between them. It feels like change. It feels like things are changing. Something is changing and something needs to change. Something big needs to change. For this person here, where is it? This person here. This person here, I think, has been experiencing a big change. These people here need something to change now with the way that this person is handling things. This big change, it feels like it's a good thing. It feels like a good thing, but the heat, it's like I feel heat coming off of this. So, big changes like the Tower card are not always the easiest ones. So it feels like whatever change just happened, like for my boss, it's a good thing because she's super, super, super busy. Like the business is growing and she just doesn't have enough people right now to support how much demand there is for our services. And so it's a good thing, but it is a very overwhelming thing. So something needs to change. And I feel like she's very resistant to the change, to maybe making the change that needs to happen. Maybe she needs to ask for help. Maybe she needs to, some of the load needs to be taken off her plate. But she's very resistant to that because she's always been the one to do everything. And when the business was smaller, she was able to. Now it's just like, it's something needs to change. I don't know that she knows exactly what that is yet or is able to do that. But then her frustration, I keep going back and forth, like this person versus this person. These are the ones taking the brunt of it. And take this however it resonates for you. It could be a relationship too. It could be that one person right here has gone through this big change that's really good for them, but they have a hard time opening up or asking for help or something like this. And this person over here is like, well, but I need these things too, and makes them shut down a little bit. Could be a friendship. One person is going through this change. One person is going through, who knows, a move. I see somebody moving, and the overwhelm of having to pack, and I'm seeing boxes all over the place. These other people are here to help, but then when they come to help, it's like nobody's doing anything right, and you have to put them in those boxes and these boxes, and make sure that you wrap it up like this. And it's just like this micromanaging. This is also, so a romantic relationship. This person here is kind of micromanaging the way that everything goes, and it's at their pace and stuff like that. This person is like, I'm here too. So I just see this, I'm going back and forth with this like this, and and I'm hearing my clock next to me, so I see almost this, I see a pendulum for like a clock. It's like this tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh, that's interesting. Ticking time bomb. That's what I just heard. Something is about to come to a head. There needs to be a little bit of healthy expression. So okay. So that thing that I was talking about, saying like, my boss right here does not express herself very much to anyone around because she's the boss. She has to make it look like she has her stuff together. But the only things that she's really saying to us now are kind of negative, nitpicky, really things like that. I just heard like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Like a soap opera, things are becoming a soap opera. For some of you, that might resonate. Like there's a little drama in it. Okay, the drama needs to be taken out of it. It's getting to be a little petty, or I don't know, like inner children are coming out. Inner children are at work here. This person right here is holding on real tight and are about to have some sort of like mental break in the resistance, okay? So it's not like a mental breakdown or something like that, but it is a breakthrough. They're going to have a breakthrough. They're going to have a breakthrough. This person here has had a lot of patience, and now it's kind of like, well, I can only do so much. You gotta step up and start doing the work too. Okay, so like when I first started the job, what I really loved about it was like the environment and the energy and the vibe that my boss knows is super important for the community, for the instructors, for like having a certain vibe and making sure that everybody fits that vibe. Super important. And staying positive and giving positive feedback and stuff like that. And it's kind of gotten away from that a lot. So there needs to be some kind of shift back to that again. But I feel like she needs to express herself and where she is and how overwhelmed she is and how defensive that makes her, how out of control that makes her feel. She's trying to hold on to some kind of control. She needs to do the work too. So I feel like there's this overload of one person doing a little bit more work when it comes to holding the positivity. Now it's like the other person needs to step up a little bit. She needs to step up a little bit. So again, take it however it resonates for you. But one person is doing a little bit more of the work and they're starting to feel the overwhelm of that. They're starting to feel this person's overwhelmed, and it's just like, well, it's coming at me though. I can't hold that up. Like if you ask for my help, then I will help, but I can't help you by like taking on all of this projection and all of this nitpicky kind of like without, I don't know. It's like the scales have gotten overloaded just a little bit. Okay. So obviously I talk about my situation to give you an example of that. But you have to speak up. That like there's definitely something that needs to be said right now. Right, so I talk about my situation. Card fell. But, apply it however it applies to you. It could be, I don't know, just saw a bank. I don't know, something about a bank teller. So, okay. So even like if this is you and you're the one overwhelmed and you're holding really tight to everything that you've got going on, you have a million balls up in the air and there's this big change that's shifting and your nerves, solar plexus clearing. Don't make other people feel bad to make yourself feel better. That's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm just seeing this bank teller. I don't know why a bank teller, because nobody goes into a bank anymore. But it's like, don't take it out on someone else. If you're having a hard day, don't take it out on someone else that they can't. There's just this projection, like wanting to control a situation. Like something maybe goes wrong or they enter information wrong or something like that, and really they're just the messenger. Like, don't kill the messenger, don't shoot the messenger. There's something more here. I feel like there's like a decision that needs to be made by someone. I don't know if that's you or if that's you, which person this is. It's one of them though. Like a decision needs to be made, and that's stressing them out just a little bit, both of them. And they're kind of frozen in the middle. There is some sort of change that is in the process of happening. This person needs to accept it. This person needs to accept that something new is here, a change is happening. It's really amazing, but it's scary because it means big growth. And this person is overwhelmed by the scope of it. And it's just like, I've never encountered this before. And so I'm not quite sure what the structure of that is. And these other people around are like, okay, well, the structure of that can't be negativity and fear and pushing away and stuff like that. It needs to be a group effort. It needs to be a partnership, right? It's really beautiful. But it's almost like this person here needs to accept the change and embrace it and own it. I just heard own it. but also, like, there's this not knowing. I don't know how to move forward. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this territory, and that's a little nerve-wracking for me. And so it's almost like asking for help, asking to partner, boss, employees. Like, a good leader is not a boss. They're not a dictator. They are one who listens to ideas from the others too, when they need to. When there is this big change happening, it's almost like involving them in the way things grow, saying, what vision do you have for this, or like, do you have ideas on how we could approach this, or something like that. It's more like, nope, you need to do it this way and this way and this way and this way. And the feedback from the employees, the boss says, that doesn't matter. Nope, we're doing it this way, and this is the reason why. And da, 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 da. But the feedback from those, like in the battlefield, in the trenches, doesn't matter. A good leader shifts and says, okay, let me listen. Okay. Like, you're seeing that the benefit of that is this on the student's end, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me consider that without the defensiveness. So everybody around them is feeling the defensiveness. And it's hard not to take it on. It's getting to a point where it's like, I can't take that on anymore, though. Like, I need a little bit more, though. There is going to be a decision made, and it's got to be made by either one of them. If this person doesn't step up and make that decision, this other person is going to step up and make the decision. And say, well, okay, I understand that you're going through what you're going through, and, this is a big change. But when it starts to come at me and my needs aren't being met, and, I'm here, this is what you brought me in for, this is what I was hired for, or this is the feeling that I got when we first started talking to each other, or this is the feeling that I got when we were first friends, or something like that. We have to make the effort to get back to that, or because that is really what draws people in. That's what keeps us bonded. It's what keeps us connected. I do feel like there's this like freeze moment where someone needs to take that step forward. And it's whoever's watching this, I don't know. It's like your voice. It's time to say something. You really do have to say something. But say it from a place of love and like not defensiveness. Don't say it from defensiveness. Though you do kind of need to take up for yourself just a little bit and express what it is that you need and what you want. It's more about what you want. The wands are showing me want versus need. Right? Like, this is what we agreed to. This is what we talked about. And so we're getting kind of far away from that now. I know that things are changing. So if we can't offer that anymore, I don't know. There needs to be a discussion. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups. So the change, okay, so this feels good. It feels, so if this were the Knight of Swords, that wouldn't have felt very good at all. This one feels really good. It's like, okay, now we can move forward with this, like, with emotion and with flow. And it's like the once the decision is made, I do feel like there is this flow that happens, and you move forward pretty quickly. But not in a bad way. If this was the Knight of Wands, it probably would have been too fast, too heated, too much, too fast. This one doesn't feel too fast. This one doesn't feel too fast. This one feels like we're moving with flow. It feels like without resistance. That's what it feels like. So that's on the bottom of the deck. That's what's coming. That's what's under the surface. Flow. Both of these people need to get out of the way of the flow. There's some sort of block on both sides. This person is feeling defensive because this person is trying to control things and hold so tight to their control of the situation. and this person is feeling like they need to protect themselves. And if there is not this decision made, then to embrace the change, to embrace this new, aces are new, to embrace this new thing, to embrace it and really feel it. Wands is very, very like passionate and inspired. I have a feeling that an ultimatum is going to be decided on. Either way, if you say, okay, well at this point, maybe you just need to like really sit with that for a little while, work on you, do what you need to do, so that there aren't things coming at me. I'm going to go over here and do what I do. Either way, it creates this flow. So there is a little bit of resistance there in between these people. And if this person isn't willing to work on it, then this person, the resistance is being in the same environment as this person. But somebody's got to speak up. Okay? I just heard like speak up, speak out. There's a song that I heard, I don't know, the other day. Speak up, speak out. And if there is no change that happens from that, then you know what you have to do. But it just feels like this defensive, the defensiveness is not beneficial. But this person is just, there's no other place they can be except this, like, it has this shield up, like it's coming at them so fast, it's one thing right after another. This person gets defensive if you say things or something like that. They haven't been open to hearing. But it's almost like this collective energy. If it's like at work, like all the employees are kind of feeling the same thing. And so the collective energy of just like, it's not just one person that is needing to adapt their behavior, the way that they do things. It's a couple of people. And so when there's the pattern of that, it's just like, it's probably coming from the source. It's coming from up top, and it's trickling out to everyone. And so everyone is defensive, and it becomes this collective energy that needs to come together. But you have to do it from a place of like love and positivity, and really wanting to embrace the change together, embrace the change together. Move forward together. But move forward. Okay? That's what I got. That's what. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Look at the two cards that were just like sitting here out of the deck. This Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Like when you're talking about a partnership, two of the most beautiful cards that are there. This is like real partnership. This is, if we're talking about a relationship, this is marriage. This is like a home, like feeling home. When this movement happens, whichever way it moves, depending on the decision made, whichever way it moves, it is, man, you're leading towards home. If this person decides not to embrace the change, to embrace what's happening and to move with it, to ask for help and have it be a partnership, team effort, teammate, this person will move towards that one who is the ultimate partner, the ultimate home. And this one is about home. It's a success. It's abundance. It's even like home and money, and it's the whole environment. Everything kind of comes together. Happy life. So it leads to that, wherever that is. Right? So speak up. Okay? That's what I got. Love you guys.